Welcome back. Tying the knot can be a massive expense many brides and grooms can scarcely afford, but there is a way for Perth lovebirds to get the wedding of their dreams for a fraction of the cost. From first-class venues to cakes, flowers and the photographer, they're the pop-up ceremonies helping couples get hitched without having to mortgage their house.
The traditional wedding is no longer. There are no rules anymore.
You may now kiss your bride.
This is the best wedding I've ever been to.
All we have to do is rock up and it's done.
One location, 2 days, 16 weddings.
I do.
A pop-up wedding is halfway between a marriage office and the big white wedding.
Introduced to Perth by celebrant Drew Saltis, the pop-up wedding takes 1 hour. A top-notch venue, everything thrown in.
We try to take care of everything for our couples, so there's not too much that they have to think about.
There's nothing to stress about.
No,
it's all ready
really.
for us.
For Daniel Borrett and Emily Moulton, it was the perfect way to tie the knot.
$1,500 and we've had the wedding of our dreams.
You'd think a $1,500 wedding would be a simple affair, but these couples are getting married in an exclusively styled art gallery with all the bells and whistles.
We've looked after the venue, we've got the styling, we've got their flowers, their cake, their bouquet, their ceremony, their photo shoot with a fantastic photographer.
With the costs of weddings doubled in the past decade, the average celebration is now a whopping $65,000, with many couples having to take out a mortgage to pay for their big day.
And instead of going to a registry office, they can come here, have a beautiful ceremony, legally get married and do it in style without having to fork out heaps of money.
Jess Butcher is the Perth Pop-Up Weddings stylist and couples coordinator. She helps each couple choose one of 2 ceremony spots.
I love this one.
Yes! I love it. And you get to choose a bouquet.
With the ceremony style chosen, it's almost time for Emily to walk down the aisle.
Nervous and excited.
Keeping with tradition, Daniel won't see Emily until her big entrance. But he has a pretty good idea of how she'll look.
Beautiful. That's just it. Beautiful.
Then, the moment he's been waiting for.
So in love.
They may be one of 8 couples getting married today, but this moment is all about Emily and Daniel.
Having first met as toddlers at playgroup, it's fair to say that in many ways, their relationship has already stood the test of time.
After the rings and vows, the bride and groom become husband and wife.
Daniel, you may now kiss your bride.
After all is said and done, the new Mr. and Mrs. Borrett wouldn't have it any other way.
I think you can really get caught up in the planning and trying to meet everyone else's expectations that you sort of put yourself back.
That traditional model of maybe mum and dad paying for the daughter's wedding has significantly changed.
From his front row seat in the wedding industry, Drew says times are changing.
Most couples nowadays maybe have lived together before they're getting married, they might even have kids, and in a lot of cases they're paying for their own weddings.
Drew reckons this gives couples the freedom to make weddings more personalised.
There's no expectations, couples are arriving together, couples are leaving together, you can pretty much do anything that you want to do.
As for Daniel and Emily, they're thrilled with their spin on the traditional wedding. Now they're ready to live happily ever after.
And these hands, even when they're wrinkled and aged, will still be reaching for yours.
So in love.
And the next pop-up wedding is in September. Again, details on our website. Signed Doherty there.